I have this tendency to blame myself for every single mistake that I make, even small ones. Like I said something awkwardly, I've done something that, I wish I wouldn't have done. And then I run this scenario in my head over and over again, trying to think like, why did I do this instead of doing how I imagined it in my head? And I've realized this drains my energy like a lot, a lot. It takes a lot of energy. And I know I have to fix it. Like, I cannot always be judgmental towards myself because it actually makes me feel worse. So I have to find a way to fix that. And I was wondering, like, what can I do to stop blaming or judging myself for the things that I do? And one thing that comes to my mind is managing my expectations. It's like I expect this of myself, but in reality, this is just an ideal to which I strive not to be. But my behavior, my thoughts, my actions, they're actually like on this level. And that's just who I am. I cannot always be this guy. I'll give you a simple example just so you get what I'm talking about. I was playing a football game recently. I play in an amateurs competition, and I didn't score quite a few moments which I should have scored. But then I asked myself, why why should I have scored them? Like, who said that I'm this good? So I have this expectation in my head that I'm actually this good, but it's not true. Like, it's not me. I am here. So the real image of myself in my head is inaccurate. And then here comes the question, like, shouldn't I aim to be this guy? Shouldn't I aim to be good, score every opportunity, like be excellent in my play, in in other things in life? I think I should. And but there is a distinction. Like, I should strive to be this guy, but I should accept that I'm not this guy. My current level is lower. And I think managing those expectations really help to mm, give yourself some room for making mistakes because you understand that you're not where you think you are, if it makes sense. Okay. um, but that does not mean we should not strive to be better. It just means that you have to know where you are exactly, like your capabilities, your current knowledge, current skill level. You have to know where you are, but you have to strive for the better. We always think that we are, like, not always, but most of us think that we are better than we actually are. And that's good. That's actually a good thing because lower confidence is much worse than high confidence. But, you know, you have to be real. Another thing that comes to mind is acceptance and forgiveness. Acceptance and forgiveness is what's left. You have to accept where you are and who you are and forgive yourself for who you're not, or maybe forgive yourself for the things that you've done because you've meant to do good, but it turned out how it turned out. So that at the moment you acted like from the best of your abilities. And if you could have done differently, maybe you would have done differently. So, which means that as long as the intentions are right, like if you have the good intentions to do better, aim for the good, conscientious, then have to be more forgiving towards yourself and accepting that you've done your best. There is nothing much you could actually do. Like, I've been, yeah, yeah, forgiving and accepting. As long as you act from good intentions, whatever you do does not really matter. As long as your intentions are right, and by right or good, I mean they are virtuous, you strive to help other people, you strive to, you know, be good at your job, be a good husband in your relationship or wife, be a good son, father, mother, other figure. As long as you strive for the good, like to be the best in your current role, if you make mistakes along the way, it does not really matter because your intentions are in the right direction. But if your intentions are bad, like just intentions that are aimed for destruction or come out of negativity, come out of rage, come out of fear, those intentions, whatever you do is bad. So I think it's best to focus on your intentions and be forgiving of yourself, of your actions. Just go, take it easy on yourself. That's what's in our abilities to to take responsibility for. That's in our power. But the rest is like you cannot always control how you act in particular situations because you may just feel awkward, stressed, influenced by other people. So you may say something stupid occasionally. That's all right. As long as you didn't mean to harm that person. So, because that's in your responsibility, your intentions. And the rest, like the small actions, they are not really that important. That's just my thoughts on this topic. I tend to overthink a lot. I run, the these situations in my head over and over again, thinking why I said that, why I couldn't have done it differently, why this and that. But then it all doesn't matter in the end because what's done is done. So I have to look in the future and not in the past. And thinking about my future self and future actions, as long as I learn from my past mistakes, is much more important than, you know, grieving about the things that I've done. So this is a message to myself mostly. If you find it helpful, I'm glad. If you have anything more to add, please feel free to share in the comments below. That's all. Thank you.